And so then I realized I really had to find out what was the nature of movement. And I did human dissection for a year to discover what was the nature of the human body. How did it really work objectively? And then I discovered that, well, within the nature of the body itself, the whole language is different. It's not, look at me do this movement, now you do it. But, oh, you can flex, you can flex, you can extend, you can rotate in, you can rotate out. It's a whole new language. There's a difference here. I'm dealing with emotions, and I'm feeling sad because something in my life has been sad. So I'm dealing with my own personal mythology. He's not dealing with any of that in that same way, but he is, because when he designs the way he designs, with that sense of freedom and that sense of acknowledgement that there are human beings interacting in his environment, he's creating them the possibility to find their feelings, to experience feelings, to go to certain areas in the environment because of their personal needs in their life. So I come from it from the inside, and he comes at the same thing, but from the outside. As I say, if you get the two together, you have something very holistic. And that, in a sense, is what healing's all about, is being whole. And that's what peace is all about, being whole. So I think our work, it interfaces in a very interesting way. But you really have to understand, especially because I think people understand more about gardens and landscape architects than they do about dance.
What I have to do determines how people live and how they relate to various other people, how they relate to social problems, how they relate to nature itself. And all of those things, if you're careful about it, you need to be giving people a form of freedom. Because when I design places, I don't just say, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do the other thing. I very much of the time, as you know, I allow and ask people to participate, those people who are going to be influenced by a design in a city or in a country or wherever. I want them to articulate what they perceive they would like their lives to be about and how they're supposed to be. And then I can start with them to design shapes and forms that will allow them to achieve that kind of freedom and self-joyfulness.